Afrikakorps is stronger. Mate, let's go and get it. Oh, how are you in Cordelia?
Had a rough week, but all right now. Shit went a pot during the week. Well, last weekend, to be fair. Had a big falling out with a neighbour.
Right.
And then me and her had a big falling out. I can't really get much deal because the band's behind us, but it got really bad and she left to the point where I had to ring the police to go and find her.
Jesus.
But she needed help, so she's getting the crisis team got involved, and now she's got like a antidepressants and shit.
Right.
Seem to have helped her loads. But she's doing really well.
Good.
It's been like having a completely new person this week. She's calm. I mean, she has her odd outbursts, but so does everybody. But no, I'm just pleased that she registered she needed help and actually went for it and got help.
Yeah. That's the right thing to do.
Yeah. Well, if she hadn't, I wouldn't be together now. But no, we're all right now. Thing was the neighbour escalated a little bit too much, and then I had the ex-partner at the door, who's actually my cousin.
Right.
I haven't seen him since we were bands, but we used to be really close when we were kids.
Right.
And I think he still thinks of me as the little, because I wasn't very big when I was a kid. I was just quite small, so he came to my door. He started shouting, and I just took a step onto my doorstep, and I was like, "Yeah, so I'm standing right here."
Right.
And he's like, and when I said that, it's like I seen it register in his head that I'm not like I'm a big lad now, and he just was like it calmed right down. And I says to him, I says, "Look, I understand why you're pissed off." I says, that's why I'm not coming, but I didn't come bowling up my door and fucking start swinging." I says, "You're right to be annoyed." I says, "Cordelia escalated when she didn't need it." I says, "But," he says, "Well, my kids live here." I says, "Your kids weren't in when it happened." And I says, we'll love your kids. Like, we'll treat them like family." I says, "It's just an issue between your ex and my partner because they wouldn't speak, but they were good friends."
Right.
But Cordelia focused on, like, what was the matter with that, and she sort of used that as an outlet when she shouldn't have. But at the
Right.
same
Okay.
time, they could have talked to each other. Like, she was saying we're loud at nights, and we're saying they're loud in the mornings in the wake, because they wake up at like 5 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
And Logan's room's like a echo chamber, so anything happens downstairs, it's as if it's happening in his room.
Right. Okay.
And I says that literally we could have just talked about this and it would have been done. I says, but for one reason or another, and like, I mean, I couldn't say anything to her because she's a woman, and I didn't want to get in and start.
It's a bit sexist, you know. She's a woman.
Well, no, because if there's an issue between like women, it's for women to sort it. It's not for me to step in and start fucking shouting, because it's too easy to intimidate, especially when she's a single mother.
Yeah.
But I mean, Cordelia's owned up. She says she's sorry, and that she just exploded, and unfortunately, there was the wrong person she exploded with. It just, I mean, hey, if she's fucking owning up to that, then that's a big fucking step considering how stubborn she is.
Nah, so. Oh, that's good though. Everything, like you said, that you're right, and everything's getting back.
Yeah, it's getting better. It is getting better. And then work's just been a fucking, like, it was just like the perfect storm the last 2 weeks. Like, work's been fucking brutal.
Jeez.
Fucking dealing with these Belgian people who fucking have got no concept of anything, and it's just so fucking. demoralizing when you're going to work. You're creating a model, and this model's worth millions, and they're changing it on a daily basis just because they want it to look a certain way, and it's hard to explain to them that it doesn't work like that.
Right.
Because for instance, where like my department's doing the HVAC, like the ducts and stuff, in a
Right.
big pharmaceutical plant, but the pipe has and the electrical guys are nowhere near as far ahead as we are. And trying to explain to them that we can't just keep running ahead because we're gonna have to keep on going back and reworking an area to coordinate with them. And it's like targeting of a brick wall. But only to the Belgian office. Like my office is like, no, you're doing the right thing. But it doesn't matter when no one's listening.
Yeah.
Cash completed, Commandant. Grab your gear. We're heading out. With me. Stay close.
Have I got bullets now?
Oh, it's.
Yeah.
Oh, you better campaign, don't you?
Yeah.
Nah, this is looking like a good one for one.
Panzer Grenadiers relocating.
Which I'm a little surprised because he has a strong. He should have a strong
We have
start.
vehicles available in reserve.
Ready for orders.
Assault Grenadiers have been assigned.
Panzer Grenadiers standing by.
Panzer Grenadier.
Orders. Taking that location from the enemy.
Capture the flag, boys. Good one of them,
Ammunition
please.
point is being taken from us.
I need 55. Oh, they could have that.
The enemy is pushing
Oh,
through
okay, he's
here.
got a big squad pushing red.
Enemy infantry closing on us. Make it quick. Anybody
Our territory is in enemy hands.
must be ours. What need you there? What do you need?
A track-mounted flak veerling is ready.
Commandant? We're losing men here. Retreat.
Right, they made a naughty push.
Finally, MC-34 upgraded Panzer pioneers have taken the location.
We're losing grasp of a munitions point. A victory point is being taken from us. Territory lost.
Raising the point.
Orders received.
Infantry, right there.
Infantry has our range. Fire back. Move, driver. Move. I can't fucking move this thing. That infantry has 18. Suppress them. Driver. Come on. Taking our side. Come on.
Oh, that was so well played.
We have lost the transport.
Ah, he's got loads of troops on this side.
Go, go, go. Throw smoke. Commandant, it's ours.
I feel like I'm siding with the English person because he's English.
Keep pace. Move.
Ah, I love playing. I love playing the English.
3 command points are available. We have a Italian Guastatori are available to deploy.
Italian Gassadoni. I'm ready to deploy.
Italian engineers are eager for orders, Commandant.
Alright, now the game's about to get a lot more fun. So we'll focus on healing mid first.
Jawohl, we'll do it.
You have orders for us?
The Gastadori!
Dirty work.
You guys are fucking overpowered.
Engineering. Easy job for us. Capturing.
We await orders. We have without coordinates.
Location secure. Holding. Territory secure. No climb, please.
200 and dropping.
Don't fall behind!
Commandant,
Pioneers are engaged!
Proximity alarm near our strategic point.
MG-34.
We have infantry available in reserve, Commandant.
Panzer Pioneers standing by.
settore sotto nostro controllo.
The territory sector has been claimed by the enemy.
We shall finish this fight. Get the command post up and running.
Proximity alarm near our victory point.
My crew are ready.
We're receiving a flamethrower.
Sei so weit. Was? Our victory point is being neutralized by the enemy.
Marching orders. I'll take
Enemy at 250 points. They are stubborn.
Move it, Pioneers! Get to work! Get moving! Maschinengeprüft, crew! Weapon team
Quiet down, got your tools? Then we're going.
Ready on your word.
We're losing grasp of a victory point.
Gear up! Go! Engage! Fire! We hear you! It's down, Caesar! You're wide! Consolidating!
Pack crew is reporting in.
Weapon crew! Tear the load. We have to move.
Acknowledged. Enemy is down to 200 points.
All Grenadiers, here. Relocating to your mark.
Comandante! You! Grab the river! Let's get to work!
The victory point lost.
Occupying you have something for us? Everything in order? Gewehr has opened up! Standing glory awake! Commandant, we can't fucking move!
Quiet down!
Der
We're seeing
Kriegsmarine is looking like a sweet deal now, huh?
Panzerjäger Anti-Vehicle Infanterie available. Commandant, we hear you.
Wait, let me stop talking to him. Let me say hello.
Roter Auftrag is ready.
You have dirty work.
Weapon crew here!
You have orders
Pulled up
for
and
us.
moving. Let's go find some trouble.
Ingegneri, al lavoro!
Good job, we're patient men. He hits a mine. One of ours.
Oh, we have an
Jawohl.
upgrade coming our way.
And loaded. Out we go. What do you need?
250 standing. We have coordinates. Get us moving. Roter Arm. Go! Get us there!
Not anything for us. More this way.
I'm about to make a big play for this right side.
Ready on your word.
You! Grab the
Vehicle
river! Let's get
upgraded.
to work!
Sei so weit. I want HE on that location. A victory point is being taken from us.
Here. Christoph, you have done hard. Eager to get moving. Take it, grab your gear. We're heading out.
Ah, he's very G there, nice.
Ordini!
Anything exciting out there?
We're losing grasp of a victory point.
Panzerjäger, awaiting the word. Fire! Don't let them get away! Weapon team here! Target struck and destroyed!
Ingegneri!
Look at that flag, bro. Look at the flag.
So it's fucking on!
Can't win this war on our asses. We are for our coordinates. You den René? I want HE on the
Oh, okay, it's able to lay down bunkers.
Yes.
Keep it moving!
Commandant, we have command points available.
Oh wow, you built a house.
Special group ability
Good
is
lad.
made available.
Ah, Daddy just banged his knee. Fuck. It wasn't your fault, you silly shit.
Hit points. Confirm. 100. Bravo! Move! Driver! Light vehicle ready. We have the last coordinates. Water half. Vehicle advancing on your coordinates.
Oh, he's fucked.
Take the territory!
Get us into the action! Right, something! This one!
Guardatori! Ready!
What will it be?
A strategic point is being taken from us.
Jawohl, you coordinate. Follow me.
Water half truck is ready. We have the last coordinates. The enemy have claimed our sector.
Oh, enemy's cleared our sector, is he? He's better get overrun by tanks.
Panzer 3 is awaiting orders.
Taking heavy losses!
Enemy points at 75. Repeat, 75.
Guardatori! Ready! Muovetevi! Get those legs going!
Let's go, mate. Panzer 3.
Guardatori! Closing! Run them through! Neutralize that location!
MG up!
We need orders!
Hey! We have a heading.
Panzer 3 on station.
That's his game.
We're listening. We're moving.
I can't sit with this.
That MG is wasting our time. Get him!
Suoi ordini, comandante! No stop! Get those heads!
Reporting. Now! Panzer 3. Reverse! I want eyes on the target. Listen up! Panzer 3.
Guardatori! Focus!
We will. Panzer 3. We hear you. Reporting. Back! Back! Upgrade complete.
Oh, he's got Shermans.
The lights on.
The enemy has fallen to 50
Alright, let's
points.
bait him. Let's bait him into a fight. Oh, he took my tank too.
Understood, Commandant.
Alright, we can kill him.
Is eager to move. Medium Panzer 3 will get there.
Off-map batteries are on standby to fire on threatened sectors.
Panzer 3, we hear you. My loader's down.
Assault grenadiers are reporting in.
Get on that flag, I dare you. I dare you get on that flag.
How many times have we thrown a track?
Allied forces have 25 points remaining.
Guardatori will get her!
Relocating.
Look at what you're doing.
Weapon inspection as we move.
Except for switching every light on in the fucking house.
Enemy Panzer! We trained for this! Glory will be ours!
Okay.
Panzer! Watch out! Enemy troopers locked down! Come on! Eyes on the
Man, I am making some plays right now, boy. Mate, I've flanked the sky like 5 times. I'm constantly on it. I don't think I can beat it,
Command points are available for you.
bro. Look at this flank, bro. We're just, mate, he's So
Enemy
screwed.
forces have captured the victory point.
GG. Look at that. 500 to 0. Get off me, bruv. Look. The way we outflanked that Sherman, mate, and dealt with it.
Territory captured! Let them come!
Just whooped him.
Yeah, whipped his ass. I even did a base rush too.
We have surplus munitions to support the war effort.
That was brilliant. I should have played for a Tiger, just for the bands. That no cooler. His problem was he took one flag and then built a lot of defense around that flag, whereas I spread my units out into 2 areas and then just had one vehicle rotate between 2 to protect like in fights, and he kept retreating early game. Like retreating's good because let me just save that clip. Retreating's good because it keeps your units alive, but they don't die. But the problem is, once you hit retreat, you can't control them until they get back to base. So that could take 20 seconds or whatever.